Hey guys, welcome back. So today I want to talk about perfectionism versus mastery. My first few videos I've kind of spent talking about how perfectionism has led me to procrastinate a lot. So I just wanted to take some time to explore the topic of perfectionism and its counterpart, mastery, and how mastery might be the better path to achieving our goals in life, our work, and our personal growth. First, let's define what perfectionism means. Perfectionism is all about achieving a state of flawlessness or achieving a state where zero mistakes or zero defects exist in the work that you produce. It's a standard that a lot of us in life try to achieve and end up just putting so much stress on ourselves that it might make us extremely frustrated or just make us want to quit and not do things. And already you can tell by having to make no mistakes, being flawless, that perfectionism is kind of an unrealistic standard to have. And really, who determines what is perfect, right? Is one person's version of perfect more valid than another's? Like if someone says this is the perfect apple, right, and another person says no, I don't like this apple because it's too sweet, then who do we trust? It's also subjective on what is perfect. So when you're approaching things in life, realize that perfectionism or being perfect is extremely subjective and doesn't really exist out there. We have this idea that things can be perfect or they're not. And sometimes it's a binary outcome because by definition, that if something is not perfect, then it is imperfect, right? So it is quite harming to teach people and children in this way. I would argue that a better way to go about teaching and just exploring life, personal journey in life, is to try and master things. It's the art of mastery. And what mastery is all about is the process of being able to do something, fail at it, and then learn from your failure. Process does not care how many times you fail, does not care if you're imperfect at doing things. All it knows is that if you do something over and over again for a long, long period of time, then you're going to achieve a level of mastery at your skill, at your craft, at whatever you do that's going to be high above everyone else's. And if you just keep doing it, if you keep on improving on the little things, wherever whenever you fail, you will eventually achieve a state where you're just better than everyone else. This requires a lot of time, a lot of failure, and analyzing how your failures affect the outcome. And just being able to reflect on things. Okay, I did this and I got this outcome. I did this the second time and I got another outcome. Why did I fail at this one versus why did I succeed at this one? Other thing. So, and just using critical thinking to figure out what is the commonality between them. And then mastery also kind of uses your muscle memory, your nervous system, to automatically do things that you have done a million times before. Like you don't have, if you're someone who, you know, is able to walk, then you don't think about walking. You've done it so many times in your life that you just don't think about that at all. And that is kind of like what it means to master something is at a certain point, your nervous system, your body, just your muscle memory just understands how things work. And if you are like someone who drives a lot, like you're not going to actively think about how I need to drive. It just becomes a muscle memory. It just becomes ingrained in your mind. And that's really what you want to achieve. Because even if you're someone who drives a lot, you're not going to be perfect all the time, but you will be great at driving, let's say 99%, 95% of the time. Sometimes you might make careless mistakes, and that's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. Our society teaches us, shames us for making mistakes, but really, mistakes are how we learn. So we shouldn't try and achieve perfectionism. We should instead try to master skills in life. So that was it. That's what I wanted to talk about. And thank you very much for listening. Bye.